Foz, back in pre-season, you're that keen for it, you've come early.
Yeah, well, it got to the point where I'd be sat on my sofa just doing nothing, and it's hard to get on a field at night time, like with no floodlights, so I thought might as well come back early, get right into it. Did all my fitness testing today and all the gym testing, so ready, raring to go, feel fresh, and looking forward to the year ahead.
I mean, obviously coming to play for Widnes means means a lot to you. How did you find that the season that you had?
Oh well, as a team, we know it was obviously a bit of a disappointment. I think I've spoke about it before in recent interviews where we set ourselves targets, where we wanted to come, and it probably wasn't. Well, it wasn't good enough, and obviously fans knew that as well, staff knew that. Personally, there's always things you can improve. There's obviously some things I did good, there's some things I did bad, some things I still need to work on, and that's part of the parcel. And I'm only 27. I'm still learning the game. I'm still learning what I need to do better. Having the likes of Gilly come in and even JJ coming in, they're only going to help my game progress. So I'm looking forward to playing with the new lads. Looking forward to playing with the lads who are still here, and hopefully have a better personal season and a better team season as next year.
You did a lot of work almost as an 80-minute hooker pretty much all last season. You mentioned JJ coming in. Does that give you, is that something that you're hoping to share, or are you still hoping 80-minute hooker Fozard?
Well, I think we've signed JJ. That means I'm not going to do 80 minutes. I might get a spell on the sidelines now. Well, hopefully. No, listen, it's down to John. It's down to Raz. How the game goes depends on who starts, who comes off the bench, if any of us play. We've just both got to put our best foot forward and do what's best for the team. Train hard, play hard, and hopefully keep getting picked week in, week out. Then
you mentioned you still, you keep learning the game as every player do, but obviously your position is arguably the key position in rugby league. Do you feel now, as you go on in your career, that you're getting that leadership and direction comes from you?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've been around some great coaches who've helped me progress that. Some great players. I was lucky enough to come through obviously the Saints Academy, which I got to watch the best nine in the world do it week in, week out. And I've played under some great nines as well. So every year I believe my leadership gets better. But like I said, I'm still only 27. I've still got loads to learn. And like I said about Gilly, Danny, even Jack as well, they'll help me my leadership go better, and and hopefully that I can be a leader all my career.
You just obviously played in the World Cup. How did you find that, and how do you bring that experience back to Widnes?
Yeah, an amazing experience. I've obviously been lucky enough to play in two now. I think this one being a bit of an older head on me now, so I got to understand it probably a bit more. And all I can bring is, I've had the opportunity to play against some of the best players in the world, and on a personal note, I got a chance to stand up against them. So probably on a personal point of view, that I can do it, and not more so that I can't do it, but also just give 110% week in, week out, and play well for the fans, play well for the club, play well for the staff, and play well for the boys.
Last question, looking ahead then to 2023, how do you feel the squad's coming together, and what is it that you need to do to improve on last season and get to the playoffs?
No, well, I've only been in this week, and I've two sessions I've joined in, and I think we look really, really good. There's a lot of depth in the squad this year, and I'm really looking forward to playing behind this pack. There's some big boys, some big physical boys. Some lads have come back stronger, fitter, faster. So I'm really looking forward to going behind them. And like I said about the squad depth, it's right across the line. It's not just one position; it's everywhere. So that's going to obviously benefit us in the long run for the season ahead. And I think that's what could push us for that top six that we're hoping to achieve last year, but for this year now.